Japanese Cultural Center of New Mexico is thriving after being open just for a year.
Julian Barras takes us on a tour showing us a slice of Japan right here in the land of enchantment.
A unique place blossoming into something incredible.
The space that we're sitting in now is the culmination of about a little over 40 years of effort.
Calvin Kobayashi is the president of the New Mexico chapter for the Japanese American Citizens League. For years, he and members of the organization have been keeping their culture alive even before buying this property in Albuquerque.
We did it out of garages, bedrooms, living rooms, and everybody's homes.
But Kobayashi wasn't always so ambitious. There was a time in his life where he felt guilty about his Japanese heritage.
I just wanted to be white Anglo-American and fit in and not make waves and have everybody treat me like the other folks, if you will. As
time went on, he realized to take pride in his culture and how much interest surrounding Japanese culture there was and continues to be.
I've since spent 40, 50 years of my life kind of making up for that mentality I had at the time.
Now, the Cultural Center is coming to life, offering space to people in our community.
They work on origami. We have a couple people that have come in here and just graduated out of Japanese language school. They volunteered to do a Japanese language class.
There's also a taiko drum and entertainment center, a library showcasing Japanese literature and media, and a room soon to become a memorial for veterans, highlighting medals and artifacts honoring those who fought for the United States. For all the good the center highlights, it also sheds light on the struggles Japanese Americans faced, like these displays highlighting the struggles of Japanese Americans during World War II.
That we've set up over there that tells the story of the internment camps that were here in New Mexico, and there are actually 4 of them.
Kobayashi has big dreams for this space. As someone who once refused to embrace his Japanese heritage, he is now devoted to carving a path to educate future generations.
There are a tremendous amount of people who are just interested in the Japanese culture. Now they have a place to come. I hope it would be a catalyst, if you will, an anchor, a beginning place, somewhere that they can hold on to.
For KOAT, Action 7 News, I'm Julian Barras reporting.
The center also offers a performance space, and as renovations continue, they hope to offer more, like cooking classes in a commercial kitchen.